Making the Invisible Visible, Black Women 365 Days of the Year. Each day will spotlight a remarkable woman whose story has shaped Black, British or global diasporic history. Women whose achievements are too often overlooked. Through these daily short films, we create a living, breathing archive of leadership, creativity, resistance and legacy. Let's begin.
My name is Akosua Dardaine. I bring a grounded, reflective energy into the world. I always ask myself, am I showing up in love and service? And that could be a question that could sometimes scare me, but it's grounded in everything I do. I also have started an NGO maybe about 12 years ago called the Nina Young Women's Leadership Program. And we focus on supporting young women in their transition from state and foster care at the age of 18 into the real world. Many of them have nowhere to go or have no support. And our program focuses on allowing them to feel seen, allowing them to heal in community. And that is what I do in the world. And I ask myself all the time, am I showing up doing this in love and in service? So on an average day, I could be holding space through facilitating a healing circle. I can be facilitating workshops. I can be going into companies to talk about how you can open a trauma-informed space for these young ladies to be employed and feel as if they are belonging to somewhere. It's not exactly easy to work in that environment because there's a lot of challenges, constantly ensuring that these young women are in a safe space, literally and mentally, and feel seen. I moved to Uganda because I was running away from my poor choices and running away from the fact that I was being told to do something different. I was an accountant, actually. I had this opportunity to volunteer at a women's organization, and they asked me to come to Uganda. And I said yes because I was just making choices that were not of love or of service. And then I moved to Uganda and I was working with 900 women to rebuild their town after 27 years of civil war. And they asked me, Madam Akosua, who are you? And I rattled off, all my qualifications and all of that. And they said, that is not who you are. That says something about you, but who are you really? And that is when I came up with I am love and I am service. And they told me, go back home and face what it is you have to face and use yourself to heal others and you will be healed. And so that changed me immensely. And hence the Nina program came out of it. I don't ever think I picked up a ledger or have been an accountant since. People see me as the facilitator, the creator of this program, but I value stillness and silence. And I wish that more people would not take it personally when I do that. I value the fact that I can sit in the stillness and hear how to move the guidance. And so I move from a place of guidance and deep listening rather than performance. People don't really see how I struggle to explain that. and how important it is for me to go to the beach very often and just sit there and take in the sounds. I think my challenge is how do I translate that deep listening and guidance into the real world and how I lead and how I create spaces. My holding joy is really a testament of rituals and reflection and rest. And so I make it a point to go to the beach often, sit down, listen, meditate, go to the river, same thing. It's a ritual now. It has become a sacred ground for me. And I I get so much joy in seeing the young ladies remember themselves, remember that they were born worthy, how they show up in the world in little ways. That brings me so much joy. I sit down and I write about it. And I know some of the young ladies say to me, why isn't you always smiling? I said, well, sometimes I'm smiling is a real smile, and sometimes I'm smiling because I don't want to say something untoward. Right? So I guess smiling is part of the way I keep myself, above ground.
Thank you for joining us for today's story. Making the Invisible Visible is our commitment to ensuring that Black women's histories and contributions are recognised, valued and kept in daily circulation. Across 2026, we will continue to share these powerful narratives, 365 days of impact, brilliance and inspiration. Stay connected, join the conversation and help us champion the women whose journeys continue to shape our world. I'm Paulette Brooks and I'm looking forward to seeing you tomorrow for the next story.